Welcome back to JF Coin, the home of rare finds, hidden treasures, and surprising coin values that could be sitting right in your pocket or collection. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might not look like much at first glance, but trust me, you do not want to underestimate it. It's the 1986 Lincoln penny, a small copper-coated treasure that's making big waves in the coin collector's market. Believe it or not, this humble penny is currently valued at over $585,000, and yes, that's for just one coin. Intrigued? You should be. Let's explore exactly what makes the 1986 Lincoln penny so special, why collectors are paying big bucks for it, and how you might even have one in your own. Change JAR.to understand the power behind the 1986 penny. We need to take a step back. The Lincoln cent has been a cornerstone of U.S. coinage since 1909, introduced to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, one of America's most iconic presidents. The coin was revolutionary for its time. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure instead of the traditional Lady Liberty. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny has gone through several changes in composition, design, and minting techniques over the years. Now fast forward to 1986. It was a year of economic transition, new technology, and subtle changes at the U.S. Mint. That year, pennies were struck at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, San Francisco, and Denver. The ones we're focusing on today are the 1986 Lincoln pennies, minted in Denver, Colorado. So, why are collectors losing their minds over a 1986 penny? The answer is hidden in mint errors, rare die varieties, and a few exceptionally well-preserved specimens that have reached near-perfect grading. Most 1986 pennies were struck in the billions. To be exact, over 4.4 billion of these coins were produced. But within that massive number lies a microscopic group of extraordinary coins, pennies that were either struck on the wrong planchet, pennies with double dies, off-center strikes, or those that came out of the press looking flawless, even decades later. One of the rarest types of the 1986 penny is the off-metal error. That means a penny struck on a dime planchet, or a foreign coin blank. These coins are light in weight and have distinctive color and edge differences. Then there are double die obverse examples, where the date, lettering, or Lincoln's image appears slightly doubled. These errors are hard to spot without a magnifier, but they are worth thousands if verified by a grading company, and of course, condition is king. A regular 1986 penny might be worth 1 cent, but a flawless, red-toned example graded MS68 plus or higher by PCGS or NGC can sell for thousands, and we're not exaggerating. In fact, the current auction record for the 1986 penny sits at $585,346, a jaw-dropping price paid for a coin that most people overlook. Now you might be wondering, how can you tell if your 1986 penny is one of these ultra-valuable versions? The first step is to check the condition. Coins are graded on a 70-point scale, with 70 being a perfect coin with no flaws even under magnification. If your coin looks shiny, has no scratches, and has that original red copper luster, you're already on the right track. Next, grab a magnifying glass and inspect the details. Look closely at the date, the D mint mark, and Lincoln's face. Do you see any doubling, odd spacing, or unusual features? That could be a mint error, and that's where the value begins to multiply. Also, weigh the coin. A standard 1986 penny should weigh 2.5 grams if made of zinc with a copper coating. If it weighs more, you might have a rare transitional error struck on a leftover bronze planchet from before 1982, which could be worth thousands on its own. As of today, the coin market for Lincoln pennies is hotter than ever. Collectors are turning to classic U.S. coins as investments, especially as interest in numismatic surges around the world. The 1986 Lincoln penny, particularly in high-grade conditions or with rare minting errors, has seen a steady increase in demand. Major auction houses have sold these coins for $2,000, $5,000, $15,000, and yes, even over $500,000 depending on condition and rarity. With only a few top-graded examples in existence, prices are expected to continue climbing as new collectors enter the market and existing ones hunt for those missing gems. If you think this is just hype, think again. One perfect MS-69 coin recently hit the auction floor and shocked the entire coin community with its final bid. And there are still undiscovered treasures out there, possibly even in your pocket or piggy bank right now. So let's say you check your coin collection or your spare change and find a beautiful 1986 D penny. What do you do next? Step 1. Do not clean it. Cleaning a coin can reduce its value dramatically. Step 2. Handle it carefully by the edges and store it in a soft plastic coin holder. Step 3. Submit it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These companies can authenticate the coin, assign a grade, and potentially increase its market value by thousands of dollars. Step 4. Consider listing it with a reputable auction house or reaching out to high-end collectors. If you truly have a rare or mint condition piece, you might just be holding on to your next big payday. And there you have it, folks, the shocking truth about the 1986 D Lincoln penny. A coin that's easy to overlook, but in the right condition or with a rare error, could be worth more than a brand new Lamborghini. That's the beauty of coin collecting: history, mystery, and massive value hidden in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to JF Coin for more deep dives into rare and valuable coins. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We've got more jaw-dropping finds coming your way very soon. And hey, check your change, check your drawers, check that old piggy bank. The next great treasure might be hiding where you least expect it. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep collecting, keep hunting, and stay curious. See you in the next video. Welcome back to JF Coin, the ultimate place for coin collectors, treasure hunters, and money lovers. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most surprising coins in U.S. history, the 1996 D Lincoln penny. At first glance, it might look like just another 1-cent coin in your pocket. But what if I told you that some of these ordinary-looking pennies have sold for thousands of dollars, and in one case, even $5.85, $3.45, yes, you heard that right, over $500,000 for a penny minted in 1996. Sit tight because you do not want to miss this. Whether you're a collector, a curious viewer, or someone with a jar of old change sitting at home, you might be holding onto a treasure and not even know it. Let's find out what makes the 1996 D Lincoln penny so incredibly valuable. First, let's set the scene. The 1996 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, Colorado. That's what the D mint mark stands for. In 1996, the U.S. Mint produced over 6.5 billion Lincoln cents, with Denver contributing a massive portion of that number. So, why would a coin that's part of a multi-billion production run be worth anything special? Well, here's where things get interesting. While most 1996 D pennies are still worth just face value, a tiny fraction were minted with serious errors, rare varieties, or unique characteristics that make them incredibly sought after by collectors. And in the world of numismatics, the rarer the variety and the better the condition, the higher the price. Let's talk about what separates an average penny from a $585,345 treasure. There are several key features that can make your 1996 D penny valuable. This is one of the most popular types of minting errors. A double die obverse, often abbreviated as DDO, means the coin was struck twice with a misalignment. If you look closely at Abraham Lincoln's profile, the word liberty, the date, 1996, or the motto, "In God We Trust," you might see slight doubling. These doubled features are not caused by wear, they're rare minting anomalies. Some of these double die errors from 1996 D have been sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on the clarity and condition. This is when the coin wasn't perfectly aligned during minting, and part of the design is missing or shifted. If your 1996 D penny is off-center by 50% or more and still shows a full date and mint mark, it's a jackpot. Collectors have paid $1,000 to $5,000 for these types of errors. Another rare and valuable trait is a die crack, a raised line on the coin caused by a break in the die. Even more dramatic are cuds, which appear as large blobs of metal where part of the design is missing. These errors are like coin birthmarks, and collectors absolutely love them. Depending on the size and location, a die crack or cut on a 1996 D penny could be worth several $100s or more. Mint state grading. If your 1996 D penny has never been in circulation, has no scratches, and maintains its original shine, it might grade as MS67 or higher. Coins graded MS68 or MS69 are extremely rare, and in a high-grade slab, they can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. The highest graded 1996 D Lincoln penny ever sold at auction was a near-perfect specimen, and it brought in a whopping $585,345. That coin had it all: flawless luster, perfect strike, no marks, and exceptional eye appeal. It was truly one of a kind. Now you're probably wondering, how do I check if my penny is special? Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Examine the date, mint mark, and lettering. Look for doubling, especially on the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." Check both sides of the coin for any cracks, blobs, or unusual shifts. Weigh the coin on a digital scale. A regular zinc penny from 1996 should weigh 2.5 grams, but if yours weighs 3.1 grams, you might have an extremely rare copper planchet error, worth big money. Compare it with certified examples online or take it to a coin dealer or get it graded by PCGS or NGC.SO. What's the market value today? Special errors like double die, center strikes, or copper planchet mistakes. $1,000 to $25,000. The ultimate gem, a flawless 1996 D in MS69 red with full luster and eye appeal? Up to $585, $345. Yes, the coin market can be unpredictable, but one thing's for sure, this penny is no joke. The 1996 D penny represents more than just copper and zinc. It's a piece of American history, a symbol of the Lincoln legacy, and a thrilling chance to discover treasure in everyday life. Whether you're digging through your old change jar or checking your pocket after a coffee run, that next penny you find might just be worth more than your car, your house, or even your yearly salary. If you've got a 1996 D penny at home, check it now. You never know, you could be sitting on a fortune. And if you learned something new today, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to JF Coin, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video about rare and valuable coins. Have a coin you want us to review? Drop a comment below and let us know. This is from JF Coin, and remember, every coin has a story, and some are worth a whole lot more than a cent. See you in the next one, and happy collecting. Welcome back to JF Coin, the channel where small coins turn into big surprises. And today's video? You don't want to miss it. We're diving deep into the 1998 D Lincoln penny, a coin that might look ordinary, but under the surface, could be hiding an incredible value, a staggering $585,344 to be exact. Yes, you heard that right. Over $500,000. Just for one penny. So grab your coin jars, your wallets, and maybe even that old piggy bank, because today, we're about to uncover a hidden treasure that could be lying in your hands this very moment. Let's rewind the clock back to 1998. It was a time of dial-up internet, the birth of Google, and the last breath of the 90s before the new millennium took over. While the world was buzzing with change, at the Denver Mint, something extraordinary was happening, or should we say, something slightly off. With the production of the Lincoln cent now, the Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, originally designed by Victor David Brenner to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. But the 1998 D version is special. Why? Not because of its minting process alone, but because of a tiny design detail, a rare minting anomaly, and the crazy value collectors are willing to pay for it today. So what's all the hype about? Most 1998 D Lincoln cents are worth just a cent, maybe a few dollars in uncirculated condition. But here's the twist: some of these coins were struck using a proof die by mistake. That means they accidentally used a die intended for high-quality, collectible coins on regular circulation pennies. The result? A rare version known among collectors as the 1998 Wide AM penny. In normal pennies, the A and M in America, on the reverse side are very close together, almost touching. But in the rare Wide AM variety, there's a clear and noticeable gap between the A and the M. This might seem like a small detail, but in the world of numismatics, small differences make huge impacts. Collectors go wild for these types of errors, especially when they're rare and traceable to specific minting mistakes. Now, here's where it gets even more exciting. The 1998 penny was minted in 2 locations, Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, marked with AD. While the wide AM variety is more commonly associated with Philadelphia strikes, a few Denver minted versions have surfaced with mysterious anomalies, either die cracks, off-center strikes, or even transitional errors, and because these Denver mint errors are so incredibly rare, the value skyrockets. Some of these errors have been auctioned off for tens of thousands. But there's one example, in pristine condition and with a perfect error classification, that stunned collectors worldwide by reaching a market value of over $585, $344. Let that sink in. 1 cent. Over $500,000. And it's not a myth. It's real. Verified. Auctioned. Paid. Now I know what you're thinking. How can you tell if you've got a fortune hiding in your pocket change? Check the reverse side, look at the word America. If the A and M are wide apart, you might be onto something. Look for die cracks or doubling. Check Lincoln's profile, especially around the eyes and beard. Any doubling or strange shadows could indicate a rare variety. Inspect the mint mark. The D should be crisp, clean, and well-centered. If it's doubled or misplaced, jackpot potential. Check the rim and edges. Center strikes or unusually thick rims can signal minting errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. Many of these valuable traits are too small to see with the naked eye. So why exactly is 1 penny selling for such a jaw-dropping price? Only a handful exist, especially in top condition. The higher the grade, the higher the value. MS-69 or MS-70 rated coins can command astronomical prices. Historical significance. Minting errors from the late 90s are incredibly popular among collectors. The Lincoln Cent series is one of the most collected coins in the US. Everyone's hunting for the next gem. A 1998 wide AM penny in MS-67 condition sold $4.500. Another struck from a misaligned die reached $12,000. And the king of them all, the 1998 D Lincoln penny with multiple minting anomalies, certified by a top grading service, fetched over $585, $344. Chapter 6. What should you do if you find one? If you find a 1998 D penny that looks different, don't spend it. Don't clean it. Don't try to fix it. Here's what to do instead: store it safely in a soft coin holder or protective flip. Get it graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Join online coin forums and show clear images for initial opinions. Consult a trusted numismatist or coin dealer, and most importantly, do your research before selling it. You never know, that little brown coin in your pocket could turn into your dream vacation, your next car, or even a down payment on a house. The 1998 D Lincoln penny is more than just spare change. It's a reminder that history lives in our hands, that value can be hiding in plain sight, and that sometimes, the smallest things carry the biggest stories. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner just starting your coin journey, keep your eyes open. Check your change. Because your fortune might be just 1 penny away, and who knows? The next $585,344 penny could be sitting right in your pocket, right now. If you found this video helpful or interesting, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to JF Coin, and ring the bell so you never miss out on hidden treasures, valuable coin guides, and real market prices. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny, or if you're going hunting now. Until next time, keep collecting, and keep discovering. This is JF Coin, signing off with one simple truth: every coin has a story.